Would you ask the same questions for people who have come for a problem with smoking or, say, a fear of flying?
The initial part of the session is always the same, and that is that I would take a full case history of anybody who comes to see me, and that involves taking obviously the personal information, any medical history, details of medication, any details that may be relevant to what is happening in their life and so on, their own personal history. And at the beginning, some of the information may seem totally irrelevant to the client, but nevertheless it may prove relevant as the sessions go through. If somebody is coming to me because they want to give up smoking, for instance, I don't really need to know if they had an issue with being bitten by a dog when they were a child. But nevertheless, if fear at some level is one of the reasons why they are smoking, to cover up fear, and that fear tracks back, then yes, it is relevant. So if we talk about smoking, for instance, giving up smoking, normally that's just one session, and it involves a form of aversion. I will ask you what it is that you least like to put into your mouth, and that can be some quite disgusting things. That then is woven into the instructions that I give to your unconscious during the session. If it's fear of flying, then the questions are slightly different, because we have to find out where that fear of flying came from. It could be that when you were very young, you were on a flight with your parents and there was a loss of pressure in the cabin, the plane dropped, and as a young child you were very frightened, and that was enough to give you a fear.